Hello everybody, it has been a while since I've posted anything to this channel, and I've been wanting to make a video like this for a long time now. This video is going to wind up being half what I've been up to for the past 9 months, and half what I'm working on for the future. So to start with, back in January, I started making this game. This game is called You Have to Climb Out. It is done, it is available on Steam. I made it as a way to teach myself how to use Godot. Godot is a great little game engine. I say that as if I have experience in other game engines. I don't. I have no experience in any other game engine, and I have no programming background, and I have no game design background. So making this game was sort of a ultimate tutorial for me to see what it's like to create a full game from start to finish. And I didn't originally intend to put it on Steam and make it for sale, but I kind of grew attached to it the more that I worked on it. So this is the game. I do want to stress the fact that I have no programming experience, and I was able to make this from nothing using my own little tiny monkey brain. So I'm not going to do a full reflection here about everything that I learned making this, because it was a lot, and I think that could be its own video, honestly. I think the most important thing that I learned in making this is that there are so many ways to do everything. And that sounds like a wild statement to make, but it's true. If you want to make a platformer game and you want to add a double jump to your character so you can jump again in the air, there's no single guide that will tell you how to do that. There are many guides that will tell you many different ways to do that, and they're all correct. And if you come up with a way on your own to do it, that's also correct. And wrapping my head around that idea was difficult. It took a couple months because I would run into a wall and I'd be like, oh, how do I do this? And I'd see a bunch of different answers online, and I wouldn't really understand why there were so many different answers. Like, one of them has to be right, but as long as you make it work for your situation, for whatever your needs are, then it's correct. So I finished this game and it released in June, and then I kind of let my brain rest for a little bit. In August, I joined the Game Maker's Toolkit Game Jam. It was a 4-day game jam, which means that in those 4 days, you have to take a theme that is revealed on day 1 and make a full game around it. My game is called Orbital Defense Squad. It is a tower defense game where your towers are planets revolving around the sun. And in order to get new planets, new towers, or upgrade your towers, you need to enter the planet and actually walk around and pick stuff up. As the next wave is getting closer to appearing, you need to get your little explorer back to like the defense turret so that they can shoot the little monsters that are coming in from the edge of the screen. Making a game in 4 days was ridiculously crazy. It was like extreme learning, and that was terrible, but I'm really happy that I did it. Since the game jam ended, I kind of restarted the entire project. Note, obviously, the graphics are pretty sick. I'm still kind of working on just getting like the super basic systems up and running. That's what I did for You Have to Climb Out. I like didn't care about looks or music or sounds or anything. I just wanted to get the actual mechanics programmed so that I could tinker with those. And that's what I'm doing here too. So you have a little dude who runs around. The waves will be on a timer, but for now I just click this little wave button and they come out. Look at this cute little, ooh, who is that? You can enter the tower like this. You can go all the way up to the top. When you get to the top of a tower, you will then build the tower and decide what type of tower it is from a choice. And depending on what you pick, the tower itself will change. And you have these rooms which appear. And if you get to the top of the room, say there's some kind of tower upgrade here, which affects the tower or affects your little player character or allows you to build more towers here on the map. That's really all I have so far of this. This has taken me a good, I don't know, couple of weeks to build, but I feel like if I were like a real professional game developer, this would be like maybe a day of work. So I'm working real slow here, but we are going. Yeah, hang on, let's see this tower go. So I just built this tower, now it shoots. Yeah, check it out, nobody's getting through. Excellent. I don't know for sure where this game is gonna go, but I do really like the core idea of doing something weird like platforming in between tower defense waves. I think that's a really unique idea, and I think it's within my ability to create this, so I'm gonna keep working on this. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm very proud I was able to release a full game with no programming experience. I got through the Game Maker's Toolkit Game Jam, even though that was extremely difficult, and now I'm working on something new. And when is the next update on this little guy gonna be? Wow, great question. I hope to maybe have another update on this game at some point in the future, and maybe it will look prettier, but no promises there. Thank you for watching. I will catch you all on the flip side. That's always been my catchphrase. Yeah.